Okay. So, where did we leave off? We have to go talk to the overseer. Finally finished those two not really lengthy missions. I just got sidetracked a lot. I feel like we're just starting the story, honestly. I'm confused as to what the wayward had to do with like anything. Like I guess it introduced the idea of a treasure, but I'm interested to see how that plays into the overall plot. That really threw me through a loop. Completely forgot this was its own separate load zone.
Hope Rose didn't give you any trouble. Well, more trouble than she typically is. Are the raiders convinced they need our help? Good. I knew I
What's
could
with the
count on
whole
you.
like
I've been
praising
looking
vault
into
tech
where we
bullshit?
can mass produce the inoculation. Some of the obvious choices are messy, but if you just sit back and ask yourself, who could have manufactured a lot of specially formulated liquid in sterile packaging, it becomes obvious.
Knew it.
Exactly. Great minds, huh? The local plant even has all the equipment to make experimental beverages. Perfect for us hacking in the inoculation. The current occupants were giving me some trouble, though. I could use your help on this one. Meet you there?
Wait, is she actually gonna come like fight with us and stuff?
Something on your mind? Stay careful out there.
I also have to go to our or Atlas Observatory for the Gare. I don't know what you get for, like, completing those, though. Have I really not been here? Or Camden? Or wherever this is? It's a good thing this guy's right here. Why is it so loud? It's bugs chirping, but it's just so loud. I mean, I remember being here, but it's possible that was on my first character. What's ghouls? Oh my god. A lot of dead ghouls. Alright, I'm adjusting the placement of my mic just to see if I can get it any clearer.
This is it. We need to get the power up and running and reformulate the machines for the inoculation. Fire everything up and try not to get killed. Keep an eye out. All kinds of things make their home in these old factories.
Seems like it's ghouls this time. Oh, Jesus. I did not think she would be, following me.
Nuka-Cola scientists were trying chemical substitutions to make new flavors. That's how we're gonna trick it into manipulation. We just need to figure out how to make soda ingredients to produce human antibodies. Easy, right? That's added your blood sample as an ingredient. I guess that technically makes you Nuka-Cola's newest flavor.
Nice.
Actually, maybe don't think about that.
Nah, that's awesome. I want to think about that. No? Yeah, let's just go with the basic glasses.
Reminds me of the equipment back at the Vault Tech Ag Center. Let me know if you want me to take over. That's it! Now we just need to restart the reactor, then we can manufacture the formula.
You think it'll taste citrusy? Gross. Oh boy. Okay. Come back this way. Oh, what the fuck? It's still moving like it's alive. Sounds like a normal person walking around. It's not.
I'm not about to let anything stop us! Yeah, that hurt.
Oh, did it? Did it hurt? I'm pretty glad that she can handle herself. Like, it makes sense. She's been on her own for a while. For a long while. I assume I need that.
I tried jump-starting them, but the reactors are completely shot. Bad power.
I think we're in the clear.
Good job.
I'm really glad my intelligence is really high. Already, god damn it. So that actually searches like automatically now. You used to have to press Y. That doesn't sound like a ghoul. Oh, it is. I guess they just sound different from what I remember. I don't care. It's never worth it. That's not what I want to take. Is there a... I think there'd be a chemistry station here. Nuka-Cola vaccinated.
Well, that was... I'm sorry. I just can't help but wonder what it was like to actually work here. I mean, can you believe this?
Actually, I should take that. Damn, they just slam into the wall. Oh, perfect. Got some space. Not a lot, though.
This is it.
I will.
That's it. Freedom from the plague in a bottle. While you're handing those out, I'll start organizing things here and get a plan in place to get more to whomever needs them. Meet me back in Sutton when you're done.
Okay, so those didn't weigh anything. That's good. Should probably do the settlers first. The not evil people. Alright, settlers. I got some good news for you guys.
What's that, John?
Morning, Sammy.
Oh, don't do that.
I get your point.
It's Samuel.
You never
I don't call
me
you
by my
things
name.
that you don't like, right?
Did you forget it? It's okay to admit it.
No, nothing like that.
Ah, I'm sore all over. Building this place up is hard work.
Got that vaccine yet? What's this? Nuka-Cola. Nice looking label, I guess. What gives? Well, I guess I should be impressed if you went to all the trouble of making it easy to take. Still don't know what to think of you, Vault Dweller.
Wow.
But, well, saving us from your plague is a good start. You watch out for you and yours out there.
Why is he so suspicious of me? The raiders took me in immediately. Maybe I should side with the fucking raiders. They don't have trust issue. Like, they're... Actually, no, I was gonna say their style could use some work, but this looks pretty cool.
Time to hit up the camp again. No way in hell I'm scabbing out there.
Yep. Still waiting on you for that inoculation, 7-6. This is the inoculation you promised? Bottles of Nuka? You best start talking, 7-6. Ain't that a line? All right. If you're serious, then I'm down. I'll make sure it gets distributed. Looks like you're off the hook, 7-6. See you around.
If I catch you stealing my stuff, you're dead.
And these guys are still cautious of me too. Ah! Are you fucking kidding? Ugh. That was horrifying to see. What the hell? Okay, that's creepy.
Well, people around here think we're stealing their shit. Don't they know we were...
I hope we find some other kids. Grown-ups are so boring sometimes. Yeah, we play lots of games, but she's not always good at the games. Maybe because she's so big? Sometimes I hide and she tries to find me, but she never can, and I just get bored and come out. It would be more fun if there was another kid like me. Nope, it's just me. I'm an only child. Meg said she thinks I'm real tough and I must have raised myself, at least until Gale found me. She said the only family I ever need is all the people at the crater, so they're like my brothers and sisters. Yep, Ren said in just a couple of years I'll be a big bad raider just like her. But Axel said I shouldn't grow up too fast.
Yeah.
But I don't care what he says. Boys are dumb sometimes. I want to grow up and be big and strong, just like Meg and Gale. Yeah, if you know.
I assume this is Gale?
So many humans around. Makes head hurt.
That's not the voice I was expecting. Sounds like fucking Lee from Walking Dead. Which might be Dave
Seeing you reminds me why I
Benoy?
Time to pay Molly a visit.
And I'm hungry again. Oh, also let's look down here. Never actually looked down here. Let me through.
Those blood eagles are crazy. People think we're the bad guys.
Honestly, yeah, these guys didn't attack me on sight like the Blood Eagles did.
You better watch it.
Raider Punk.
Listen, you see anything weird? You gotta dial it into the net.
Look who we have here. Well, they call me Surge, as in surgeon. I'm no doctor. I can put a round in a mole rat's buck teeth at 1,000 meters, though. My dad had me shooting as soon as I could hold a pistol straight. He's gone now. Killed 3 Yaguar with a pistol once. But he couldn't stop his own ticker from quitting on him. After my dad died, I walked the Appalachian Trail. Figured why not? Spotted Lev in a firefight with
This
super
sounds
through
like
my scope. Thought to myself, now that's a
Dixie,
man I
maybe?
need to know better.
From Nuka World?
Have a great day. I will. I hate it when things get messy. It'll be a while before I get that image out of my head.
Unless you're here to pay me, fuck off. Always. Anyone that gets in my way, well, that doesn't happen twice. From Russia before the war, but I like it here. Americans are so soft, such easy prey. Why bother? So long as they stay out of our way,
I agree with
let
that.
them live. At least until we're ready to take what
Well,
they have.
not so much that.
До свидания.
Is she just back at... I'm spending a fortune. Oh my god, that's awesome. Okay.
The inoculations, they're on their way? What a relief, huh? We'll get shipments up and running in case that first batch wasn't enough. Look, I know you're doing more than your fair share of the work. Don't think I didn't notice. Thank you. Now that one crisis is over, it's time we start working on that mystery in the mountains. Have you heard the latest? A few other people from 76 made the trek into the mountains to find this treasure we keep hearing about. It's a vault. Vault 79.
Ooh.
Sealed tight, with no obvious way in. The rumor mill about what's inside is running wild. We don't have a way in, but I think I have a plan to at least find out what's inside. Every student who graduates Vault Tech University has a story about the restricted wing, where all the higher-ups would have their meetings. And not just stuffy professors and their Mr. Handy assistants. I mean sit-downs with government officials, the military.
I like how it's normal answer, rude answer, and Vault Tech lover answer.
Over 25 years in the making for me, but it's time to finally see what it's hiding. Meet you there?
I might put that on. Actually, I don't really would never need something like this. Also, I saw that Miniature Nerd actually updated or uploaded a video for Wastelanders, which I don't know how he did that today. Like, he has to edit all that shit. Unless he got it early, which is possible. Oh, talk to Davenport. What's Davenport?
Hello there. I'm glad you stopped by. I could use your help with an important matter. Wonderful. Now, I'll explain the task. I serve as an assistant to the Overseer, gathering information about the people here in Appalachia. We're especially interested in the settlements known as the Crater and the Foundation. The growth and development of these settlements is vital to the rebuilding effort, and so we constantly monitor their progress. To that end, I'd like you to take photographs that will help to keep us informed. Naturally, I'll compensate you for your efforts. So, are you interested?
Yeah.
While I've never traveled to the settlements myself, I've heard quite a bit from visitors and radio broadcasts. The settlers at the Foundation are quite hospitable. They rely on cooperation and trust, sharing collaboratively in the rebuilding effort. The crater settlement was built from the wreckage of an old space station that crashed to the Earth not far from here. The raiders who live there are a violent group where the strongest rule, and they've claimed Appalachia as their turf. Excellent. Now, which of the two settlements do you intend to visit? Feeling brave, are you? Very well. Let me tell you exactly what we're looking for. The raiders have repurposed the communications center of the fallen space station at the crater. This provides them with a vital link to their outposts and their comrades in the field, allowing them to monitor events in the region and react swiftly. Such an important piece of technology is worth keeping an eye on, so we'd like you to photograph it. Just to the east of the crater is a small campsite that could be useful as an observation post or a sniper's nest. Given that, we'd like to know if and how the raiders are using the area. There's always some risk involved in these photographic excursions, so do be careful. Good luck to you.
Oh, okay. This is just a daily thing. I don't worry too much about this. If I'm in the area, maybe I'll do it. Okay, Tech University. Yeah, I am sleepy. This is probably not going to be too long of a stream. I did play for like 7 hours, going on 8 hours. Well, I'll probably stream tomorrow. I wonder if the mole rats are still here. Like always a mole rat that spawns here. Campus security.
Unidentified intruder detected. Beginning search.
Oh, look at it.
Area secure.
Oh my god.
I know there's a restricted section of the university. You think the students never noticed who comes and goes?
It does not matter what you may have seen or heard before you graduated, Overseer. That is not my concern. Oh, I see one of your residents has arrived. Come here. We need to discuss this
Nothing there after all.
ridiculous request of yours?
Glad you're here. Maybe the two of us together can talk some sense into this machine.
The Overseer mentioned there would be more
Lighting looks kind of
people
different.
coming.
Looks like moodier.
Assuming there even is a restricted section, and I am not verifying that, neither of you have Baltic University credentials. Faculty and staff determine who goes where in this university, not former students.
I might be the only human being connected to this place that's still alive. My authority doesn't override yours?
No.
Just straight up
not.
no.
And for the record, I was the dissenting opinion on fast-tracking your overseer assignment. You are not pushing your way through me. There is one thing I need. A new graduating class. Unfortunately, your overseer has already passed the final exam, but you could take it.
You mean the vault simulation? That's ridiculous. All the professors are gone. The vaults have already been assigned.
My programming dictates that this university's purpose is to produce graduates, and I intend to follow the rules. Unlike some people, the simulation will be run by the Mr. Handy janitorial staff. It is an experimental protocol, but you will find they are more than up to the task. You will be given a scenario that you need to accomplish in the vault simulation area. The handies will play as the residents you need to oversee. Producing quality graduates is the very foundation of my purpose. A purpose that has gone unfulfilled for far too long. Glad we agree. In this test scenario, your vault has divided into factions. You must resolve the conflict any way you see fit. Your chief of security will fill
This is
you
a
in
this
on
is pretty
the
cool.
details. Good luck.
I'm not familiar with this test scenario. Professor Bott must have come up with it on his own. A vault simulation run by robots. Be prepared for anything.
There's quite a... I assume those are the handies, the residents. Quotes.
You the new overseer? Heck of a boiling pot you're stepping into. Little tiff between the engineers and the med staff is ready to blow. There was a reactor leak. Kellerman, head engineer's apprentice, rushed in to fix it. Poor kid got a full dose of rads. That's not the worst of it. Dr. Loris, head of the medical team, refused to send in help. Quarantined the reactor area so nobody died trying to go in there. Head engineer Brass accused the doctor of murder. Then, a couple days later, people noticed that one of the doctor's assistants, Estella, was missing. Everyone thinks it's a revenge killing. An eye for an eye. I don't know, Overseer. There's no proof the head engineer did anything nefarious, but there's no proof he didn't do it either. It'll be up to you to sort out this mess. Sorry I couldn't be of more help. I'll be here if you need me.
Just remember, the goal of all these simulations is to keep the vault running and under your control.
This reminds me of Vault 118 in Far Harbor, where there's that murder mystery thing.
Ah, Overseer. I'm so glad you've stepped into this little mess of ours. I'm sure you'll resolve the matter swiftly. Oh no, there's a full medical staff. They're bandying about somewhere, as usual. I don't have a feud with Brass. He has a feud with me. I'm only doing my job, Overseer, looking out for the health of the vault. And I'm sorry to say that, in my medical opinion, the chief engineer is suffering from paranoia and revenge fixation. We can't let that fester. Simple. You can authorize me to place the head engineer under medical supervision. A combination of chems and therapy will do the rest. There might be some protest, but I think our combined authority will keep that to a minimum. Of course, it's your decision, Overseer. I'm only trying to help.
The engineers are to blame for all this nonsense, not us. You'll need to talk to Dr. Loris. He's in charge.
I wonder if this is a case where you actually can look for clues. Alright, engineer is down here. Hello.
Overseer, huh? We'll see. Don't care what security says. Dr. Loris had no right to quarantine the reactor. Leaving Kellerman to die? Murder. That's all there is to it. I want justice, Overseer. Did they tell you how me and my crew scoured every inch of this vault looking for her? Yeah, that's right. Every loose access panel and every vent. You think I wanted anyone else to die? The only one here that cold-blooded is Dr. Loris. He proved that with Kellerman. Couldn't, could we? Only Loris and his staff have access once an area is quarantined. No. Half this vault thinks he did the right thing. You do anything to him now, that split will turn violent. I want him exposed. Prove to everyone that he's the bad gear in this vault's engine. Huh. Fine.
Okay, so we need to get into the reactor. Are you fucking kidding me? I'm GD Overseer. Alright, buddy.
How can I help? I'm afraid I can't really comply with that request, Overs. Very well. As long as you take all the necessary precautions. Here.
Stella, Dr. Loris's assistant. I snuck into the reactor to help Kellerman, but there's not enough time. The reactor is going to go critical. I'm dosing Kellerman with enough right away so he can finish fixing it. But the radiation is going to get us. At least the vault will be safe.
Okay, so not like a big nefarious scheme or anything like that. Those are actually some good robots, good eggs.
Did you have a question, Overseer? You found her? Poor lass. I'm guessing she didn't make it. Let's take a listen then. So she wasn't murdered. She was trying to save Kellerman. Two of them ended up saving us all. This is big news, Overseer. We take this to Brass and Loris, it could end the infighting for good. At once, Overseer! Everyone, gather in the common area!
Okay, nice.
We have an important announcement from the Overseer.
Jesus Christ.
What's this about, Robinson? I have charts to update.
Maybe the Overseers finally decided to throw your murderous backside in
Alright,
jail.
calm down.
That's enough! The Overseer has discovered what happened to Estella. This holotape proves she went into the quarantined reactor area on her own. She and Kellerman saved the vault.
They work together? Medical and engineering?
Oh, we've been fools, Brass. Bickering like two old men while the young ran off to solve our problems. It should have been us.
I actually agree with you there.
So that's it then? No more arguing? You'll both work under the Overseer's authority?
Yes.
Yeah. It's the right thing to do.
Good job. That's a solution any overseer should be proud for getting to. Everyone learns we have to work together.
Oh yeah. I'm a great overseer. So for like a real vault, not one of the experiment ones. Like a control vault. I can do that.
Well, it appears you passed the test, barely exceeding my low expectations of
That's what I
you.
strive for. 0 stars.
Yes, I suppose we had a deal. You are officially a graduate of Vault-Tec University, entitled to access to all areas. Back down in the vault, simulation space is a maintenance area. It conceals a secondary room that I believe will have what you are looking for.
It was almost good to see you again, Professor Bott.
Yes, Overseer, I suppose it was. Congratulations on one of your residents passing the program. You must be proud.
Actually, I am. Afraid I don't have my old cap and gown to share with you. Hopefully, what we'll find in the restricted wing will be even better.
I'm blanking on why we're here again. Oh, okay, right. The mountains. Fucking ooh. Sorry if I'm not talking all that much right now. I'm just kind of wiped for some reason. Okay, so we're here to find out what's in Vault 79?
Intruder. Identify yourself. Engagement.
It's always so nice to be able to just bust through enemies. Like, it's really satisfying. Hey, how's it going?
I have not been.
She just runs out of that. Man, assault drones are a lot. Yo. Wait, what the fuck? Where do I go?
Here. This has to be it. Let's see what they left behind.
Oh, how much you want to bet there's a sentry bot waiting for me?
Welcome, esteemed members of Congress and our armed services, to a very special Vault-Tec presentation. Gold. This rarefied metal has been the backbone of trade since time immemorial. And in the event of nuclear war, this precious resource will once again become invaluable to rebuilding America's economic future. That is why Vault-Tec has been commissioned to build a different and very real vault.
Wow.
Named for the atomic number of the metal it will guard,
That's kind of funny.
79 will be the new home for all of America's gold reserves. Fort Knox will secretly be retired and emptied. Its gold bullion transported to the new vault, where it will be safe behind Vault-Tec's top-of-the-line automated security. Biometric recognition to verify authorized personnel. Sophisticated laser grid fields to ward off intruders. And, in the unlikely event of a breach, military-grade defensive turret systems built in partnership with our friends at Robco. All of this, along with Vault-Tec's signature lead-lined containment walls, airtight construction, fusion-powered generators, and automated manufacturing facilities. Vault 79, a golden future for the America we all know and love. Brought to you by Vault-Tec.
What would I want gold for? Like, I can't think of a reason why my character would want gold or care about gold.
For once, the rumor mill gets it right. There is a treasure in that vault. All of America's gold reserves. Not as much today, but that's just it. Put aside the base instinct of hoarding wealth. What could we do with a vault full of precious metals?
Okay. So we could technically rebuild society here.
Exactly.
Which is kind of what the whole point of this game was originally, to rebuild America.
It won't happen overnight.
We never did
One
that.
day we could have leverage to create a new economy, property rights, taxes, laws, a government. We won't be able to do it alone. We need help. Even more importantly, we need people to buy in. To see that gold as their future. Fortunately, you just made contact with two large groups of people who both seem to have their own talents. Do me a favor, talk to both of them. I doubt they'll work together, but we'll want all the options on the table.
I mean, like, finally, the whole purpose of the game was to rebuild America, and we did that by making shitty, like, one level shacks with our camps, and we didn't ever end up rebuilding anything. So it's nice that we're actually potentially working towards rebuilding America. I mean, realistically, it won't happen because we know the future of the series, but it's still cool that we're actually doing something. We're actually doing what the game originally wanted us to do. Why? Okay, come on. Oh, I can just fast travel out of here. Alright, let's go here. So I saw online that potentially these factions...
What are you doing up this late? Go get some shut-eye.
I guess it is midnight. That's cool. He actually commented on the time of day. But anyway, the reputation of these factions don't seem to overlap with one another. So, like, I can befriend and reach max reputation with each faction, which I love. I'm still curious about who the Mothman cultists are.
Hey, fellow dweller. How's it going? Let me know if you see...
Like, we've been told about them, or we know that they exist, but we don't know anything else about them. I'm hoping they come into the story at some point. Or maybe they're their own thing completely. Like how the Wayward is its own thing. Which still, I feel like they have to come into play again eventually. They had this whole thing where there's like a whole gang in the lumber mill, and all that crap, and then it's just over?
I hope we can set up more settlements like Foundation.
You keep coming around. At this rate, we'll have to get you to build a house for yourself. Oh, wait. You dwellers have that whole camp thing going on. We're usually in the build, not break business. But sometimes you gotta demolish an old space, so... maybe. Why? Which vault are you talking about? Huh. Oh, I see. Interesting. Client was obviously paranoid about security. Lasers, turrets, super thick walls. This is about that treasure, isn't it? So it's not bull after all. It's in this vault, and you want us to help you get it. You got some grand scheme to reignite the basis of capital, and all that other money talk the lobbyists on the Hill would always yammer about. That's all well and good, but my concern is how that gold can help us right here, right now. How it can help the people of Foundation. Look, let's say I believe you. A structure like this, you need some serious equipment to do any demo work.
Yeah, I kind of want to see.
It could be used to barter for all kinds of things we need. Supplies, better defenses, materials to build and expand. We could get a real foothold here, not just for today, but for the future. Yeah, well, I mean, we could start thinking about the rest of this nonsense. Laser tripwires? How the hell are we gonna handle that? Oh well, one thing at a time. You get us a big enough drill, we can find the right spot to hit. Every structure's got its weak point.
I was about to say, we could use the mother lode.
That's, the mining conglomerate, right? Yeah, that might just work. I'll start talking to folks about how we can crack the rest. You keep up your end, we might just be in business.
Fucking minigun? Why? What makes you think I want a minigun? Also,
Ward says our walls and turrets will keep the rain out.
It was unclear that I would. Okay, I can still talk to Meg about it. Cool. Never mind. I thought that was like me making a decision there. I can still talk to Meg about it. I think I'll go do that right now. I think I will do that, see what she says, what she thinks, and then I think I'll call it a stream there. But I will be back tomorrow. I also still gotta deal with Daguerre. Gotta go to the observatory. I want to know what happens when you complete an ally request. Oh, I also have the picture quest, the daily.
All merchandise is guaranteed to kill what you want dead. Oh yeah, tell Red to make sure.
I see a lot of people on the subreddit commenting how the game runs much smoother. I'm not seeing it. I'm seeing a lot of textures not popping in. It's still a lot of stuttering. I mean, it's definitely better than the time it released, but it's still not great.
Looks like your little inoculation worked like a charm. We've established your usefulness, but don't mistake our gratitude for hospitality. Yet here you are. It tells me you're not here just to waste my time. You want something. And it must be important, else you wouldn't be barging in here like you run the place. Out with it. Well, if that don't pique my interest, please go on. What exactly, pray tell, is inside this Vault 79? Ooh, wrong answer. You want my help, and you tell me what we're getting out of it. Simple as that. This is a fascinating turn of events, ain't it? The things I could buy with that gold. You know, I heard rumors about it round here. Of course, the last sucker who tried to use the location of the trove as a bargaining chip is still dangling from a wire outside as we speak. Liars get wires, you dig? So let's pretend for a moment I don't believe you. What you got to convince me? You ain't wrong. Getting into one of them vaults sure would set us up for a while. Shit. You know I could just kill you and take this, right? You got a lot to learn before you can roll with us, 7-6. Ooh, I like the cut of your jib. Maybe there is hope for you. Toss it up on the board and let's see what you got here. Your overseer came through on the wide distribution over here. Guess we'll hold off on raiding that old nuka plant. For now.
I would like to work with both these people, like maybe get them to work together. I mean, it doesn't seem likely, but it'd be nice. Who the hell is this guy?
I assume you're coming to me because we got the skills to get into this here vault. But you know, we ain't gonna do this out of the goodness of our hearts, baby doll. Oh, no, no. I'd expect a significant cut of the goods inside. So we're gonna have ourselves an agreement here, see? I supply the people power. You supply the location. We all get inside, we nab the goods, you get a nice fair little cut, and we all make out like bandits, you dig? Showing your cards early, 7-6. Look, I may be a nasty cutthroat survivor, but I stick by my word. I won't yank your chain. Not like that bitch Rose. Peachy. So, first things first. We gotta have a plan to crack that big-ass vault door wide open, right? Easy peasy, light and breezy. That's a job for Lucky Lou, our demo expert. If he can't explode it, then it ain't from this earth. Now, Lou can be a real shut-in, on account of his, skin condition. But I trust him more than just about anybody. Why don't you go see him in his room down below? Introduce yourself. Fill him in on the plan, and do whatever prep work he needs you to do, you dig? Aside from the fact Lou ain't exactly what I call a people person, only he still maintains all the other stuff that makes us human. But some of the others don't much appreciate his appearance, so... At least when it comes to dying. Lou's got a knack for cheating death. He was up in Pittsburgh, 70 years old when shit went down. They say a real honest-to-goodness A-bomb fell straight in his living room. Thing didn't go off. A dud. When the radiation came flowing down the rivers into the city, most died or went feral. But Lou, he survived. Changed, but with his mind intact. You get the picture. Right on, 7-6. Let's try to keep this on the down low, alright? I want the entire... You come to me all in a hurry. Now you're taking your sweet-ass time hanging around.
Nice to have a conversation with one of you 76ers. A lot of your people would like nothing better than to wipe us out. Or at least try to. But that would be tough. Just ask Foundation. I think they're fighting against a basic truth. The world's ended. Civilization, laws, and all that government propaganda is more dead now than it was before the war. Now, the sooner they learn that, the better. Where's the percentage in it? Say we... Best case is we win. And after that... What the... Who do we... And I, for one. I'm not cut out to be a farmer. Maybe a touch of envy. Sounds like you had some sweet digs, while the rest of us... not so much. The other thing is impressed. Considering how different you all are, it's a wonder the Overseer kept you all alive. You like? Finding a tuxedo isn't all that hard these days. A million empty stores around. But keeping it freshly laundered, now that's my trade secret. Anytime, 70.
Okay, so we got some options. Seems like it's starting to split a little bit.
This place is way...
So we can either work with the raiders and just blow our way in, or we can use the mother lode to dig our way in.
Back off.
The thing, too. We'd either be long dead or one of those scorched things if we'd stuck with Margie.
Oh, that's convenient.
But they feel pretty stupid.
You better watch it.
Is it daytime out there? You can lose track of time down here.
So I don't really know who I'm gonna side with. Generally, it's a bad idea to lean towards raiders, but I don't know, they seem more fun? I don't know. I don't know if there's an actual point of no turning back. But for now, I think I'm gonna call it. I am very impressed with what Bethesda has done to help the game. I want to see if I can get Duchess's outfit. I like it. Are these really all the outfits that they have? That's kind of funny. Oh yeah, they have this. It's just a lot of like modern day houses. Looks cool, but 1200 is a lot. They haven't added anything to styles. Damn shit. Yeah, I'm impressed with what they've added. It has definitely helped the game. But yeah, I'll be back tomorrow. Not sure how long compared to today. We'll see. But until then, peace out.